Some say love is hearing laughter in the rain.
Laughter, laughter.
Some say love is hearing laughter in the rain.
Thanks, but I thought it was the duty of the devoted lover to provide.
Devote, devote.
How was your trip? Did you get your money back from your poker buddy?
No, and I would have let it slide, but
Slide, slide.
no, and I would have let it slide, but
More so than your awful sushi puns.
I'm terrible, I am flirted. And as long as Olivia's on the stage...
Asian, Asian.
And as long as Olivia's on the stage...
One night I bought ice cream cone cupcakes from the treats truck and we bonded.
Bond, bond.
Bonded. We're very far away.
I wasn't wearing you knew Carter.
Yeah, our families used to vacation together on Sea Island.
Vacation. Vacation.
Yeah, our families used to vacation together on Sea Island.
Yeah, Nate doesn't like tofu when it's called bean curd, and he hasn't eaten pork since he saw Babe.
With me.
Pork, pork.
Pork since he saw Babe. With me.
Wait, over Brown?
Oh, on the surface, yeah, but I have a feeling Mom's flipping out.
Flip, flip.
I have a feeling Mom's flipping out.
The night here.
Oh, no. They just need to sit down and talk. Remind themselves of how much they love each other before this.
Remind. Remind.
Remind themselves of how much they love each other before this.
Scott Rawson?
Oh my God.
He just had so much on his mind, and after several glasses of wine slightly enhanced
Enhance, enhance.
mind, and after several glasses of wine slightly enhanced, think Dan's gonna feel when he finds out you've known his brother's been alive the whole time, and see
Alive, alive.
you've known his brother's been alive the whole time, and see. That's okay. Plan B. You're familiar with Photoshop, I presume?
Resume, resume.
Familiar with Photoshop, I presume?
I can't believe that actually worked.
I know, I'm a genius. Which doesn't quite explain why I'll be spending the day reorganizing.
Genius, genius.
Which doesn't quite explain why I'll be spending the day reorganizing.
Master in Chiang Mai. Serena's deluded. The guy's not capable of genuine feelings.
He's brought out a different side of her.
Genuine, genuine.
Of genuine feelings.
He's brought out a different side of her.
Of genuine feelings.
He's brought out a different side of her. They're all happy and domestic, nested up at my mother's.
Domestic, domestic.
Domestic, nested up at my mother's. Hey, where are you going? I have tension.
Tension, tension.
No, come on, no, that was years ago. That can't be.
Come on, Dan. Have you ever seen a romantic comedy? This is a scene right before you chase.
Comedy, comedy.
Have you ever seen a romantic comedy? This is a scene right before you chase.
No, come on, no, that was years ago. That can't be.
Come on, Dan. Have you ever seen a romantic comedy? This is a scene right before you chase after her and tell her that you can't believe how blind
Chase, chase.
you chase after her and tell her that you can't believe how blind. Have you ever seen a romantic comedy? This is a scene right before you chase after her and tell her that you can't believe how blind you were this whole time.
Blind, blind.
Blind you were this whole time.
You remember that night in Amherst? We just opened for Sonic Youth, and it was pouring rain.
Pour, pour.
Pouring rain.
Sprung for a room in that quirky little inn.
Skylark.
You remember?
Of course I do. They served us wine and welcome back.
Wine, wine.
Remember?
Of course I do. They served us wine and welcome back. I'm sorry, I didn't realize the mayor was coming. I've never even met the man.
Well, there are certain expectations that come with being.
Expectation. Expectation.
Expectations that come with being.
Well, we can keep asking each other if we can do this. We can keep planning and talking and adjusting and talking some
Adjust. Adjust.
and adjusting and talking some.
The Whitney is a no, Harvard Club a no, and Cleo laughed in my face when I asked about
Craft. Craft.
And Cleo laughed in my face when I asked about
Sonic Youths, they in Northampton will try to make it.
Acceptable. Hey, Jen, are you okay?
Acceptable. Acceptable.
Acceptable. Hey, Jen, are you okay?
Couldn't. Oh, God. I'm terrible at this. What do I say?
This wedding isn't like your others. You're marrying Rufus. You're so...
Mate. Mate.
Your others. You're marrying Rufus. You're so...
What does it mean when someone used to grab your ass but now...
Grab. Grab.
What does it mean when someone used to grab your ass but now...
You still have to deal with Bree, her family, and a little thing I like to call Southern Jess.
Justice. Justice.
A little thing I like to call Southern Jess.
Are you looking for someone?
No, I'm just taking it all in. It's perfect. It's the perfect location, the perfect weather.
Weather. Weather.
Perfect. It's the perfect location, the perfect weather.
I'm going to get a canapé.
I nearly choked. She shoved her tongue right down my throat.
Shove. Shove.
She shoved her tongue right down my throat. Ran up some gambling debt. I owed a lot of money to some scary people.
Scary. Scary.
I owed a lot of money to some scary people. And then I met this woman, Beth. She was shy, kind, and...
Shy. Shy.
She was shy, kind, and...
So what, you just disappeared?
It's the worst thing I've ever done.
You buy this girl a ring,
Ring. Ring.
you buy this girl a ring, you...
On how to raise our children or how to get married or anything.
What happened to taking a leap?
Leap. Leap.
What happened to taking a leap?
I'm sorry, everyone. There's been a slight delay.
Delay. Delay.
There's been a slight delay.
You remember my cousin Beth's brothers, right? Played defensive line for Arnett Meade.
Defensive. Defensive.
Played defensive line for Arnett Meade.
Look, Rufus, we just drove around the entire block. He's not here. Vanessa was wrong.
The bus for Boston leaves in 8 minutes.
Leaf. Leaf.
Wrong.
The bus for Boston leaves in 8 minutes. What Scott saw was you grasping at anything you can to push me.
Grasp. Grasp.
Was you grasping at anything you can to push me. You're scared because you're in love with me like you've never loved any of your husbands. And unlike a Bart Benson.
Unlike. Unlike.
And unlike a Bart Benson.
But he didn't have to own up to anything. He could have skipped town. I even bought him a ticket.
Ticket. Ticket.
I even bought him a ticket.